Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Roblox Wealth. There are going to be a number of caveats on this list, as I'm only going to be looking at those games that you can play for free. Those that require Robux to play are a great way to give back to the developers, but we're going to focus on those that require less of a commitment from you. Some of these games do have microtransactions however, so bear that in mind. A vast majority of Roblox games have a similar theme. They're either town simulators of varying quality, fan games based on anime, or some very weird dioramas. Role-playing is also highly encouraged in these games, and while some can be potentially great, such as Ace Attorney roleplay, they are highly reliant on others playing in the spirit of the game. We'll therefore only be looking at ones that are pick up and play. Without the need for gathering friends or finding a lucky selection of strangers. Today, we are going to be taking a quick look at the 5 best Roblox games. But before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button to enter a monthly shoutout giveaway. Just comment down below saying I subscribed and we'll enter you into the giveaway. Number 5. Phantom Forces. Phantom Forces from Stylus Studios is a first-person shooter that has you choose one of 4 different classes that you'd expect to find in a shooter like Battlefield, but the mission objectives are as frantic as Call of Duty's multiplayer. Game modes include King of the Hill, Deathmatch and Capture the Flag on a fair number of maps. There's a lot of potential for those who want to invest more time into it to get new weapons at different ranks. And there's been some work done on the game as recently as of May 2019. I'd like to have seen the weapon selection up front to be a little more open, as the weapons available to new players are very limited, but I was able to get some good kill streaks with a light machine gun. I'd also like to see them experiment with new game modes, as experimentation is the beauty of Roblox. But what we have here as of right now is a good base. Number 2. Fashion Famous. Formerly known as Fashion Frenzy, Fashion Famous is one that has been highlighted on RPS before. It's a multiplayer game in which players have a theme that they must create an outfit for by dressing up in some of the pieces, dyeing their hair and applying some accessories or faces. A lot of the more interesting items are locked behind a VIP area that does require Robux to purchase, but it's a one-off purchase, unlocking the special VIP room forever. Once you've created your outfit, or when time runs out, everyone struts their stuff on the catwalk before being judged by the peers. It does have a bit of a social element, as the winners of each catwalk challenge are determined by the other players. I had one game where the person who won did so because they said it was their first time playing. But if you're with right-minded people and you establish some good ground rules to keep everything fair, there's a lot of fun to be had. Number 3. Ghost Simulator. As we all know, there are a lot of Roblox role-playing games that are structured around fetch quests, and which gate features away from those deemed unworthy. Ghost Simulator from Bloxbyte Games tasks you with the completion of quests for rewards by sucking up ghosts with your vacuum cleaner. Each world is an assortment of towns, forests, junkyards and deserts, all filled with themed ghosts to clean the neighborhood of. The ghost designs are adorable, with my favorites being the owl that looks constantly surprised by the fact that you're trying to hoover it up. Ghost Simulator has more in common with clicker games than Luigi's Mansion, as you only need to click a ghost to begin sucking it up. You don't need to move or wrestle it into submission, Ghostbuster style. Obtainable pets and upgrades expedite the process, but unlike some other click and upgrade games in Roblox, this one feels more game-like thanks to at least the illusion of fighting enemies. Bosses do appear occasionally, where you need to work together with others to avoid attacks and defeat it within a time limit. Number 4. Haunted Hunters. Haunted Hunters from Hidden Power Up is an asymmetrical multiplayer shooter which pits 5 hunters against 1 ghost. The idea of the hunter is to kill the ghost before the ghost kills them. Hunters' lasers are battery powered, meaning they need to keep their stock filled to defeat the ghost. In the same vein, the ghost has powers on recharge, but can only recover lost health by grabbing and holding a hunter player. The progression of new abilities comes at a decent pace, and there's plenty to do in the lobby between rounds, such as testing your laser against proxy ghosts and buying new upgrades, including pets that can detect ghosts nearby by spinning around. Being the ghost can be a little unfair if you get a rather open map, but generally there are enough corridors to lose the hunters with. This is worth grabbing friends to play for a few rounds. Number 5. Theme Park Tycoon 2. Theme Park Tycoon 2 from Dan_S is what you'd expect from a theme park management simulation. But what made me smile about this one is the fact that you can build parks cooperatively with others. There are plenty of other simulation games that either have a decent approach to managing the establishment you're trying to build or have that multiplayer focus, but for me, this one seemed to be the most fleshed out. This one does need a little bit more optimization with some of the item placement. It can take a while for a path to appear once you've blocked it down. It is also very tricky to get the roller coasters to sync up properly compared to the likes of Planet Coaster, but it's a decent effort. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Also, watch the 2 videos that you're seeing on screen right now because I'm sure you'll love them. With that said, I'll see you in the next video.